Hey guys, welcome to Punky's Pro Wrestling. I am about to talk about a case that nobody's talking about. Okay. There's a huge feud in the Hogan family. Apparently, there is an online war of words going on between Linda and Brooke. Let me change your battery and I'll tell you more. Okay, battery changed. They have been, particularly Brooke and Linda, have been accusing each other of all sorts of things. And it's not cool. Brooke has cut off both of her parents, which is probably for the best. It is a toxic environment. And I can't really blame her for that. She's made allegations of abuse. None of us know the truth. Surprisingly, Hulk Hogan hasn't said a word about any of it. Which is probably the smartest thing he's ever done. She did not make specific allegations against either parent. She just made a broad statement. And her mother went off the deep end. So, I mean, I could make a broad statement. Was my childhood perfect? No. Was I blessed in some ways? Yes, I was. I was spoiled. There's no question about that. Does, oops, it's all over my finger. That mean sorry, lipstick running, that my parents were perfect? Hell to the no. And they would tell you that. They would tell you they made mistakes. We all do. The difference is owning it. My mother owned it a little too much. In terms of her parenting. She always thought she could do so much better. And I don't think so. Look at the person that I've become. I am doing something she dreamed of. Research and development, historical research and development. Think about that for a minute. Ow. Sorry, I have a cold sore still. My mouth feels pretty good though. I mean, it's a little cut, stingy sort of feeling, like, you know, post-surgery where you have little cuts and they sting, that sort of feeling. But otherwise, it's good. And this Wednesday, you will see me for Ludwig Borga. Dark Side of the Ring review. So, and I'm looking forward to that. I have a dermatologist appointment this week on Friday. I'll have to look. Anyway, it's the 3rd. So that's what I'm looking forward to. And a birthday party tomorrow. So that will be very exciting. Like I said, anyone can throw accusations around that are broad. She didn't say, my mother did ABC, my father did ABC. She said in broad terms. And like I said, I could speak in broad terms about things that happened to me. It doesn't mean my parents did any of it. And a lot of what happened to me, they didn't do. Most of it. But what happens to us shapes us. What do I mean by that? Well, what happened to her will shape her as a parent to her twins, Oliver and Molly. And she obviously loves her dad because her daughter's middle name is Jean, but it's spelled in the masculine, Gene, which is her father's middle name. So that tells you all you need to know right there. Read between the lines. She loves her dad very much. She honored him. His middle name spelled in the masculine as her daughter's middle name. She didn't spell it Jean, which is the feminine. She spelled it, but specifically in the masculine, Gene, which is Hogan's middle name. So that tells you everything you need to know. In her mind. Which kind of makes sense. Because which parent was home with the kids when they were growing up? So, these are my opinions. And my opinions alone, they may be wrong. I don't know. I'm not wrong in that she raised the kids while he was on the road. I'm just saying these are my opinions. And under our Constitution, unless the current dictator-in-chief decides to change it, I have a right to express those particular opinions. And any particular opinions I would like to address. Express, not address. But I do. I think that this should be addressed on wrestling news channels. I mean, TMZ, E, and all the other ones are addressing it. Addressing it where it lives. Pro wrestling. Again, my opinion. And apparently the Hall of Fame is adding a new wing. Immortal Moment. And they're putting specific matches into the Hall of Fame. Okay. Not so much. We're still waiting on the Warrior Award for this year. And I think I was right about who the next one's going to be. Because I just saw a list today that included the posthumous. So that's 5. I think number 6 is a Warrior Award, and then the Immortal, and then the Celebrity Wing. So I think those are the 5 main ones. Then we have that stupid Immortal Award, the Celebrity Wing, the Warrior Award, and they'll do they have an old school wing, and they usually announce like 3 that night for the old school wing. They're too old to have anybody to represent them, but they want to recognize them. So that's what we're looking at. So we have the 5 main ones now, but I'm still waiting on, and we have the Immortal Moment. We need the Warrior Award, the Celebrity Wing, and the old school. So, which usually is wrestlers from the 30s, 40s, 50s, sometimes even earlier than that, actually, going back to the turn of the last century. So they just don't have anybody to accept the award for them, and not a lot of people know who they are, unless you're a real hardcore fan like I am. I'm probably the only person that was sitting in that theater of about, I don't know, 8 of us, that knew who those women were. Knew who Mildred Burke was, knew who Johnny Mae Young was, knew her name was Johnny Mae Young, knew who, oh shoot. The one that was feuding with Mildred Burke. I can't think of her name, but actually knew who they were. Me. Nobody else there knew. They were just interested in the story, which is a good thing. For me, these women are heroes. They are an inspiration. So, but my biggest hero growing up, as far as women goes, outside of my family, was Dr. Sally Ride, astrophysicist and the very first female American woman, female is woman, dummy, female American in space. I grew up idolizing her. So, so yeah, for me, these women are to be looked up and admired for what they accomplished for all women. Including Brooke and Linda. I don't have anything against either one of them. I just wanted to tell the story. Nice segue back into the original topic, I would say. But yeah, that was my goal. I'll see you Wednesday. Thank you so much for joining me. God bless you. And I should see you within the week after that for the WrestleMania preview. Quite a few matches are already set, but you have to remember it's 2 nights, so there's going to be a lot of matches. I think 7 and 7, so I think it'll be 14 altogether. And I don't know which night any of the matches is going to be on until the full card is out. Then they'll break it down by night, hopefully, so that I can have my matches in order for you. So that's coming up. Again, check out the channel on Wednesday. Hit the bell when you subscribe, and it'll let you know when I upload, because I don't have a schedule on this channel. So thank you so much. God bless you and have a wonderful rest of your day. Please subscribe and check out my other channels. Punky's World, my fun vlog channel, and Kid Missing TV, my main channel, my baby. Bye, guys.